Alright guys, got me a brand new PlayStation 5 in. This is the slim model that's bundled with the Spider-Man 2 games. Been waiting for this thing because it hasn't been in stock for a while, ever since it came out, which is like a couple of months now. Okay, so let's unbox this and see why it's better than the regular version, which is what I have. I may do a different video on this to where I can compare this model to the regular model. Let's see how really slimmer it is. But yeah, it's supposed to be like slimmer form factor. I'm not sure if the guts are any different. Anyway, yeah, let's unbox this thing first and let's see. The other one actually isn't that big in my opinion. It is heavy, but this one is supposed to be a lot slimmer. And it comes with Spider-Man 2, which I've been wanting to play for a while. So you open this thing up into two sides. One side is this, and the other side is this. This is where all the accessories are. And on the other side, we've got the PlayStation. Instruction booklets. I'll read that later. This is actually a lot lighter than the PlayStation version 1 of this. Yeah. And yes, it is slimmer, but I'm not sure with this model, which is what I have here, if it's that big of a difference in terms of the width of it. Okay, so comes with HDMI cord, power cord, and then the USB-C to USB-C cord to charge your controller. It's right here. It's pretty much the same controller, which I have a few already. And then what is this thing right here? I don't know what this is. Is this a stand of some sort? I'm gonna check that out later. But yeah, this is what it looks like right here. I think this part right here is pretty slim, but as you can see that this portion of it, I can't do anything with it. I mean, the disc is this, so it's still pretty big on that side right there. But in terms of the profile up here, yeah, it is slimmer. Now, the one thing that I noticed it did not come with is the base stand. The original one had a base stand, a round base stand that you can attach this to, which this still has the attachment where you put the screw on, but it didn't come with it. So you'll have to purchase that separately. Wonder if the old one will work with this one, but I don't think you really need that base stand because this here, the base is pretty big. So I think you can just stand it up vertically. I've seen some RGB one as well that you can actually get base stand wise to to put this thing on. All right. So design-wise, they have done an upgrade because you can see right here, there are some design differences between the original and this one. I think the reason why they did this, the cut right in the middle, is because you actually can remove the disk drive right here and replace it without the disk drive. And so it would just be a digital version of the PlayStation. So all the ports, I think all the ports are all the same. Yeah, you got a LAN port, HDMI, I believe this is 2.1, USB 3.0 port right there. And then in the front, okay, in the front they did upgrade this. The upgrade is that now is 2 USB-C ports. I guess that's the reason why it comes with a USB-C to USB-C port right here rather than a USB-A to USB-C. So yeah, both in the front now are USB-C instead of one USB-A and a USB-C. So that's the difference right there. There's only one button now, just the power button. The reason why they did that is because now you got the eject button that's actually on the disk drive itself. Rather, the original PlayStation had 2 buttons. One is the eject, the other one is the power button. So yeah, that definitely has changed right there. So a lot has changed on this. It's a little design of the PlayStation logo right there. And yeah, this part right here still has that PlayStation logo. I feel like this top portion right here where, you know, the fan and the heat sink and all that, they have opened that up quite a bit. Probably, you know, due to the original PlayStation doesn't have that much airflow. I think they've changed that up here so that it gets more air coming through it. Yeah, you can see through there. There's some fan right in the middle there. And then back here, pretty much it's all ventilated. Yeah, they've really tried to ventilate this entire PlayStation right here to keep it cooler. Speaking of controller, this controller right here, I think it's probably one of the best controller out there on the market. Mainly because when you're playing the games on PlayStation, the trigger button right here, so one of the examples is this trigger button, is that it's not just a button, it has force feedback, meaning that depending on the game, so for instance, I'm playing some kind of driving game, this right here actually locks up and it feels like a real pedal. So it actually forces the button out where you actually can feel the force of the pedal. And obviously, there's a speaker on here, and what happens is that the speaker will sync with the speaker on your headphones, on the TV and stuff like that. And some of the sound that are more local to you, meaning like when you're doing fishing or something like that, the sound of the rod would come through the speaker on the controller, and then the sound of the fish, which is out away from you, would come out on the speaker on the TV. So I don't know, they've done a lot of cool stuff with this controller to where it's one of the best controller out there right now. And if you don't know PlayStation, this is a trackpad right here. It's actually also a button. It's left and right. It's a very unique controller, I would say. In case you're wondering, yes, it does come with a rechargeable battery inside of it already, so you just got to plug it in and recharge it. It's not like the Xbox where you have to use like a double layer or something like that. And also, on top of that, if you use your phone, Android or iOS, you can actually, this is a Bluetooth controller, so you can actually use this controller and sync it to your phone to play games on there as well. You don't have to use this with the PlayStation. Okay, so with that, let's plug it in and play some games.